everybody, this is Ginger. Here, let me pull my microphone so you can hear me better. There we go. Ginger's Chat Show. And forgive me here, I overslept this morning, which felt kind of good. Hey Nancy! How are things in Wisconsin? We're getting heavy rain at times. We're getting wind. They have a flood watch warning here. Depends on what rivers it's going to hit and what trajectory the atmospheric river is going to be going and running. Hi, Carol. So there are going to be some flooding in some spots, especially lowland flooding. I am so glad I'm out of the neighborhood that I was in, Springbrook neighborhood, which is down that way. It's on a lowland and it has a tendency to flood. So I'm glad I'm out of there. I really am. So it's been, officially from last month, I've been here 1 year in my new apartment. Of course, it's not new anymore because I've been here a year, but I do enjoy it here, and you have the freedom of attending events, not attending events, that type of thing. Good majority of the residents here are older than me, way older than me. So you don't see them very often. But you do see them once in a while, if we have meetings or gatherings or whatever. Hi, Loki. Well, it is, let's see, what's the temp here? 52 here, 52 degrees here, which is, they're really watching the snow melt on this. And rain will be starting soon. So it's going to be somewhat warm, but still kind of cold. You have the real feel, and then you have the current temperature. The real feel is 43, which is a little chilly, so you do need a jacket or sweater or something like that. Hey, Dorothy! Good seeing you. So anyway, that's what's going on up here. Now, so this is kind of housekeeping right now. On Wednesday, I will not be doing my chat on Wednesday. I have to go in and get my left hearing aid fixed. Here, let me show you on this one. For my left hearing aid, it's similar to this, except the opposite direction. The tube on this keeps breaking off. And it's falling apart. So I let him know that I'll be coming Wednesday to get it fixed. And also on Wednesday, I'll be stopping by Xfinity and get a new phone. This one's starting to act up more and more, and it's not really compatible with my hearing aid app that I used for remote control and everything. They suggest get an iPhone, and I go, they're kind of spendy, iPhones. But I can get a Samsung S23 54 5G model, and that would work because it's Android 8.0 or higher for compatibility. And the other next thing I need to get after this month, the next month, I need to get a new TV set. The current one I have right now is not compatible with my Xfinity Flex box. I try to get it to work and it goes beep and nothing happens. So the Smart TV does not accept it. Didn't find that out until later here. So that's going to get worked on. And I do hope to get it, since they have after Christmas sales and everything going on, I'm going to see if I could get a new LG OLED TV that's on sale, and like their New Year's Day sales or something like that. And then maybe have it shipped here and delivered here and have it set up. So I'll check with Best Buy if they do delivery and set up. Because I can't handle the weight because of my shoulder and, of course, with my hand. My hand's getting a little bit better, but it's still kind of stiff and sore. I'll be putting the brace back on it soon. Okay, so now on with the news. As you know, as of last Friday, George Santos has been given the proverbial boot. Out of Congress. And he is the sixth person that's been given the heave-ho. The other five people, the other two formerly were Democrats, but they were kind of Democrats name only, if you will, and had a little bit of corruption. They were given the boot. Now the others that were almost given the boot, they resigned voluntarily, so they're not part of that equation on that. But he's the sixth person in American history to give him the boot. The other previous three people was just after the Civil War, when they enacted the 14th Amendment. And because after the Union went back together and everything in 1865, 66, there was some house cleaning done, literally, to get rid of those that sided with the Confederacy. You might say the Confederacy was kind of a forerunner of the MAGAs, if you will. That's how I look at it. It could be true or not, but that's how I look at it. So anyway, after Santos was given the boot, the GOP MAGAs are at war with each other. There's a civil war going on there. And they're accusing each other of everything. Well, when you did this, we lost our majority and this and that and the other. Well, the person who's head of the ethics committee says, you have to have ethics here. The guy was not part of the MAGA thing, and he's now, I heard, according to Midas Touch, that Gates is next. Same thing, similar thing. Gates is in trouble with them. And so is Jordan. And, so who knows? Gates, Jordan, Boebert, Green, those four could be given the boot. I wish they do that now. Just give them the boot and so we could get things done. And because of all the other Congress people in the House, they want to get things done. They want to move on and get things done and stop all the distraction, all the silly everything. And many of the Democratic side and some of the GOP side said, as far as President Biden's so-called impeachment, there's no evidence. There's nothing there. So that's not going to go through. They're not going to have enough votes for that. And they're going to vote no. We need to work on other issues. We need to work on the funding. We need to stop kicking things down the road. And we need to get things done. That's all there is to it. And Gates and others are saying they're diddling around, being a bunch of brats, refusing to do what they're supposed to do. Well, in that case, if they refuse to do what they're supposed to do, give them the boot. Just like any corporation or anything else, if somebody does dereliction of duty while on the job, they're fired. Okay? Depends on what it is. But normally they're fired, especially in the real world. So we'll wait and see how that goes. Now, in the Georgia RICO case, the gal that's supposed to be an ardent Trump supporter and everything else. She's got some mental issues too. And she said things that are not true, and she's gotten into trouble a number of things, and now she's a violation of her bail. Yeah, well, McCarthy needs to get the boot. McCarthy, Gates, Boebert, and Green, all four of them need to be given the boot. They need to be fired. They need to have their pay cut off. And I don't know enough about Johnson to on a number of things. He wasn't really not a high profile GOP person there, because he's been in Congress for years, and I don't think he really likes MAGA all that well. I get the impression he doesn't, and so it's hard to say. And you could tell he does not like McCarthy. He does not like Gates. Matter of fact, I don't think he likes any of the MAGA. You mean Biden? Biden, Nancy? Well, there's nothing there. They're not going to get the votes. And they need to stop focusing on that and focus on other things. Yeah, there you go. I didn't mean to correct you, Nancy. Yeah. They need to focus on other things and not on this impeachment crap. Because there's nothing there. There's nothing there. And frankly, what they should do is go after the representatives on the Republican side that basically supported the January 6th insurrection. They should go after them. Okay? They're the ones that supported Trump. They should be held accountable on that. They really should. Because they endangered everybody. Whether it's the GOP side or Democratic side, it endangered everybody. And, so, anyway, that's what's happened there. Now, I don't know if you've heard anything more or watched anything more regarding He Who Shall Not Be Named. He's falling apart. Apparently, he had a party Saturday night at Mar-a-Lago. And he was incoherent. He was rattling a whole bunch of stuff, and he was not, cognitively there from what people could observe. And people were going to leave. And by the order of the fire department there, you cannot lock the doors. Okay? That's endangerment. So a lot of people have left him. They really have. And they're just saying, no more. A lot of them, I think more and more people are waking up. And Trump is not going to be the nominee. It's not there. He hasn't really campaigned. He hasn't participated in any debates. And he doesn't want to debate. And I go, well, how are people going to know what your plans are and what your things are? And the guy doesn't like to be asked questions. He didn't like to be asked hard questions. Well, I'm sorry. If you're going to be in politics, you got to be prepared to answer hard questions. The best of your ability. That's all there is to it. And all the years I've watched presidential candidates, okay, they have a good team with them. They help discuss things. They help prep for debates. They help, this and that. And you ask them a hard question or ask them a very pointed question and say, okay, what can we do to fix this problem? Okay, whatever it is. And they think on it and they go, well, we could go about this way. And there's some things that never been tried before. And people don't seem to want to try them. Well, my answer to them is, how do you know if it's going to work if you don't try it? Okay? You'll never know. And so, Trump doesn't have any knowledge. He does not have any, he refused to learn the job. It's what he refused to do, learn it. He should have never been president. The person who should have been president was Hillary Clinton. She has the knowledge. Because she used to teach school. What? Loki's yelling at me. She did constitutional law. And so, and she has experience in State Department and everything else. There's some, also, on the other subject, as far as presidential and first ladies go and everything, there are a lot of first ladies that try to influence social programs. Loki says hi. He's my kitty. He's my kitty. Okay, be careful. So, hey, I'm in the middle of my vlog. Thank you. Sorry about that. He just wants attention. Come here, Loki. Here. If I don't give him pets, he gets mad. So, anyway. As far as Trump goes, he's never learned anything about life skills. It was all handed to him. He never learned it. And I'm surprised his parents didn't stick him into a more stricter school. I really do. So I won't put up with his antics. But his parents made mistakes too. So anyway, okay, well, it's, Loki, let go. Let go. That is not a toy. He was playing on my pull string on my pants. Okay, so anyway, again, Wednesday I won't be on. I will put a reminder out. And I will post this video on my YouTube channel. I'm up to 58 members. I'd like to see more. Be sure to like and subscribe there. People think with subscription you have to pay for it. No, it's free on YouTube. It's free. So like and subscribe. And once I get up there, I like to start memberships and then do other things with it, like other vloggers do, and sell merchandise and everything. So, I will see you on Friday. Let me double check my calendar. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Let me double check my calendar. Hold on a minute here. Okay, I will see you on Friday, as always. And just keep an eye on the news and the developments and the various trials that are just starting now for him. So, and I'll keep you guys posted. Okay? Love you all. Talk to you later. Bye-bye. And thank you for coming.